Let me down easy, for your love for me is gone. Let me down easy, since you feel to stay here alone. I know it's all over, but the last goodbye. Oh, let me down easy. 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 When you pass by me, say hello once in a while. When you pass by me, baby, doesn't it hurt so much to smile? We promised that we'd still be friends till the very end. Begging you, baby, let me down easy. Let me down easy, for your love for me is gone. Let me down easy, since you feel to stay alone. I know it's all over.
Yo, Chad, what's going on, baby? Welcome back to Wall Street Sessions. Hope you guys are ready for another one. The man's here with me from the start today. He told me he's hungry for some pips today.
Hey, I'm behind. I'm literally 4% behind. Keegan was up 5%. Believe it or not, he closed out that trade a little bit earlier today that you guys were in, and then it just chef's kiss all the way down to TP. But anyway,
If you guys were in those cells, if you did hold, guys, you guys hit that TP this morning. I was talked into closing.
No, I didn't. Bro, I would have closed out when you were up 5% on in total. I said, bro, close it out. Literally 2 days in, 5% up on $100,000 challenge. Like, I'm not asking questions. I'm not asking questions, Chad. It's literally, yeah.
But we're back, guys. Trade's looking very, very good. There's even a trade I want to take it right off the bat right now. But we're going to be a bit patient, stick to some rules. But again, we have some news coming out today, so definitely still going to get some juicy trades on the market today. And again, for the Project G guys, the trade alerts are up, so you will see exactly as we take the trades. You are going to see it in real time in the chat. So we're on the Project G group. So keep an eye out for that, Fobs. You're not going to miss another one, bro. But other than that, I think we can start diving into the fundamental side of things, bro.
Yeah, we're first going to pray quick, and then we're going to get going, chat. So as always, just going to close our eyes here quickly. Can't pray enough. We need that prayer life here. So chat, keep your eyes open, keep it closed, whatever you want to do. But we're just going to do a quick little prayer here. So our Father, thank you for giving us the ability to be here again today. Thank you for the health. Thank you for the blessing, for the ability that you've blessed us with, Father. I pray that you will really guide myself and Keegan and everyone listening to my voice today in all truth and in all guidance. Father, I pray that whatever we do here today, that what we do will bring you glory, and that if we even fail, if we even do well, that everything will just be reflected onto you, because all the glory, all the majesty belongs to you. So we pray this, we ask this, just simple, futile human beings here, asking you to guide us, lead us, and thank you so much for this opportunity. We pray and we ask this in Jesus' name. Amen, amen,
Amen.
amen. Keegs, let me just, we'll figure this out, but over to Keegs. There you go, my brother.
All right, guys. So, okay, starting off with the fundamental side of things. Why is the screen so far to the right, bro?
It's how your thing is set up, so if you
okay.
don't see that the price tab on the right.
All right.
Do you want me to put on the economic calendar on my side?
Yo, you can put it on there.
See, that's chalked. No.
All right, guys. Basically, all we're talking about, the quick thing is obviously 3:30. Powell is going to start talking, so you want to watch out for that volatility coming in. You never know what's going to come out of that man's mouth. And then at 4 o'clock, we got the JOLTS job openings, which looks like a little bit of a drop, but we're going to see what happens with that. Then over to the charts. So what are we seeing here? DXY basically trading up, hitting that R1, failing to get there, back in beneath that previous daily high. And that's what we said. The minute this closed back under the previous daily high, it was goners for the dollar. And since then, we've had that melt off. Straight off the bat, Asia lows now, and as you said, going to go for that gap fill and most likely the retest of the weekly pivot. So this is going to be the make or break for me with DXY, the weekly pivot at 105.375. That's what we're going to look out for. So that's going to be where either DXY needs to find its feet or it's going to start collapsing, and we can go back to that 105.300 and possibly even lower. So definitely stay tuned for that one. Then with NASDAQ, what are we looking for? NASDAQ coming right back down. Forbes, I'm surprised you didn't ask anything about this one. The perfect EQ one, yeah, holding quite nicely. Trading back up, now back into the Asia range. So once we get a close in here, I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing start taking the pivot, targeting Asia. I don't know why there's two Asia highs, two Asia lows. But start targeting that and then travel more forward. So definitely going to be on the cards for us over there as Asia highs remain untested. I think this is the new bot. Not bot, the new EMA. We're just testing some things out. So yeah, a little bit of a change over there, but we can work with that. Either way, it still remains untested. I've got two Asia highs, two Asia lows, because where I marked it out and where the indicators showing me are different.
I think the one is the body close and the one is the actual week close.
But I think I take mine from my session thing, which is technically 2, and the one from the indicator starts from 1.
Oh,
so they might differ on certain charts because of that. But then we want to see that move to the top side. Again, I am more bearish, but we're not going to sit here until our times. If DXY does let's put it nicely, say shit the bed today, we can have this going up to the pivot and all the way back up again to come test that zone. So definitely not off the cards as of yet. Then with NASDAQ, US 30, my apologies, we're going to be seeing almost something similar. Traded back down, bearish, but holding these previous daily lows. So that's quite an interesting one. We always say if it's going to hold it, that's where it becomes a bit dangerous. You did kind of wick out, taking them out, and then literally holding them afterwards. So wick them, turn back into the above, wicked it again, and back above it. So again, same thing, Asia highs untested. So if we start going bullish, if we get back in the Asia range, I think the buys are definitely on for the weak Asia highs. Your EQ and daily pivot all the way above you. So that can definitely become a big option there. Otherwise, if we fail, maybe even just retest Asia lows, as we see there initially wasn't a retest after that breakaway this morning. We could just also see the retest and then the big move back to the downside. So just keep on. That's where we say DXY can have that weekly pivot even after that gap look to find its feet in again. Then with gold, as we said, guys, gold trading right back down. With the TP this morning was again the S1, as we said, S1 weekly pivot. Either the two, you would have hit your TP over there. But again, holding for the DXY, rejected at the previous daily low. Chris did mention, as well as you always say, when you get to this point, you either want to see it start pumping, but if you get any type of rejection, very likely it's going to start turning around, which it did. Now we're back in the zone, back at the previous rejection area, also rejected off of the EQ. So again, DXY gets its feet in. This can come right back down to hurt people now. But if we can find support, very, very similar. Asia highs untested. So the same thing across the indices, same thing to gold. We can be going back up. And again, as we said, very, very simple. Previous weekly high, daily R1, the 2340 can become a target for today. So again, as we said with gold, I do definitely have a much more neutral position, where indices, I am bearish, but we do see the possible buys. So gold is what I'm going to have my eyes locked on for this afternoon.
Was that you, my brother?
That's me,
that
brother.
That is quick and easy. Chad, big one for me. We're going to watch, actually, once they go live, Powell, and I think it's Christine Lagarde, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just have a look here. It's Christine up first. Yes, Christine Lagarde, 21 minutes. And then Jay Powell will have that on in the back end, try and see if we can grab something from them. Yeah, maybe there's something he throws into the woodworks that we are unprepared for. Other than that, relatively straightforward. Just the speakers heating the wires a little bit later here in the session. Quick one, DXY. We chatted about DXY a little bit earlier. Previous daily high, remember we initially held that and then we failed. So now trading all the way back inside of the Asia range, all the way back down to Asia lows. Weekly pivot down here, untested. Key level for me is Asia lows. What do we do at the lows? What do we do at the weekly pivot? Very, very interesting what's happening here. All the way down, nothing retested on the Asia highs. No retest yet on the 200. You know the 200, the 5-minute EMA is a big one. So we're going to watch out for that. A lot of volatility. So please be aware. Don't get too excited as of yet. US 30, we talked about it. Previous daily low, all the way down here. Failed to hold below it. Every time we closed back below it, back up again. Closed below, back up. So honestly, previous daily low is in contention to either hold, or once we get down here again, this thing is going to flush. For me, very simple. It is going to be an easy day once we get back into the Asia range. Once we're back in the Asia range, US 30 going to fly. We looked at it on the daily, and I said I'm actually neutral because the daily is looking absolutely horrific. There's no real clear direction there for me, and today we're going to get a big push. Trust me when I tell you this, we are going to get a massive trending day today. And I say that with confidence. All right. Where's the daily EQ, Keegs? I think it's all the way up.
Above you.
There, that purple one.
Yeah.
There. Okay, yeah, there's it. She's chat.
You're on the weekly pivot.
You boys know if we're trading so far below the EQ, there's something's bound to happen here at the lows. But we're going to see how we open up. NASDAQ, real simple. Still NASDAQ holding the daily EQ. What's interesting for me is look at the 80. 80 still showing signs of buying. So I'm going to be very honest with you. Weekly pivot, daily pivot, Asia lows. We marked out this little block here earlier this morning when I came on stream. And I said if we can't get out of this block, we are going to continuously reject it. And that is what we've done. So very simple for me. If we start getting above this block with the 80 going bullish, Chad, NASDAQ could make a comeback here today. So very simple. This block here Mark out this block now, and that's all you need to focus on. All right. Gold. What did I say this morning about gold potentially coming back here before the speakers? Chad, did I say that? Again, not to blow my own horn, but what did I say? There's the outside chance we come all the way back here, daily EQ, daily pivot, and we're going to make a decision here today. All right. There was that key level that I mentioned to you guys a little bit earlier. Initially, you broke down, and I told Keegs, and I said, Keegs, for me personally, if I was in the trade, if we couldn't hold below this level here, this was the London pre-market. No, this was actually after the open. This was straight after the open, the low. And I said, if we can't hold below that, I'm expecting a massive pullback. And I think some of you guys got a little bit of a chef's kiss here right there. Just came, it literally nipped you out and down it went. Literally, that was the entry there. Little chef's kiss, and it said goodbye, see you later, all the way to TP Town. Daily S1. For me now, we've already taken Asia lows. Daily high up here, Asia high untapped. I am still looking for the potential buys.
I was gonna say, bro, I might break a rule here. Literally, if this 15-minute closes, I might enter now already.
The only reason why I'm not yet sold is look at the 80. The 80 is yet to. The 80 is starting. Yeah, the 80 for me. That's the one thing for me. Going to the grids. The grids make it very easy for me. So I'm going to give you guys my 2 levels today. This zone here, this is the chop zone. I don't want to trade anything in this zone. Very simple. I'm looking for buys above here. And remember what we said previously, daily flip here. Let's just do this quickly. Now there's definitely a build-up of liquidity here. The daily flip is definitely ready for once we get there again. This thing is going to rip. Or that was the test. We're not going to get there again. We're going to continuously reject here, and I want to sell below 23.25. Anything in between here, I'm not interested in. This zone here, sells below here, buys above there. And we've got the advantage point of that daily flip, which can come with a lot of volume. Let's just see, speakers are not on yet. Okay. But yeah, that's the session for me. That's what I'm looking at. So back over to.
I'm really debating take.
It's on your screen.
Yeah, we're gonna pull back till there. Guys, I'm not in yet. I'm just trying to decide, because with volatility, if I have to take a 25 or a 30 pip, I'm just trying to decide with what DXY is doing. I need to see something that just clicks in my head before I take this. Guys, and the thing is, you can ask the Project G guys. I'm not lying. Like, I have to. This is literally linked to my account. So I can't take a trade and you not know now.
Yeah, no, it's there. It's automated. So there's no more grabber kicks. Any grabber kicks now team is part of that. Daily S1, daily R1. All right, Chad, we still have 14 minutes.
I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, guys, before I enter.
Yeah, I'm also gonna wait for.
I want the buys. We're gonna make that clear, but we're gonna wait here.
Somebody asking Project G, will we be alerted when we move? Chad, anything we do on that position,
you'll
be
see
notified.
if we enter a buy limit, if we enter a sell limit, if we enter a sell or buy stop,
Everything gets
if
documented.
we modify the position, whether we manually close, it closes, it will let you know. If we modify the stop loss, it will tell you. If we move our TP, it will tell you. Like, we cannot do anything without you guys not knowing.
Every little thing. So yeah, there's more than that we cannot do. The only other thing we can do is what we will going forward from tomorrow is we'll share the stream link. We're going to share that with you so that at any stage you can just join the stream. We will let you know that there's a potential trade setup coming up, so you can either wait for the trade alert or you can actually join the stream. All right, so again, that is the way that we will be doing things going forward. And more than that, you should, then you're not trading anymore. Then we literally might as well just take your account and we trade it, which we cannot do. All right,
No, bro,
afternoon.
I'm just, my thing is, guys, and the only reason I'm considering doing this early is I see this being a big move, and I'm just trying to figure out a way that I can get in without missing it. That's the only reason we might be very aggressive here. And I guess that's trading sometimes. You got to risk it for the biscuit. But again, the idea of being okay that, for example, I can take a loss here now and put 1%, for example, on the line. But if I win this now, I'm going to get, for example, a 3R trade, 4R trade.
I'm going to be very honest with you. I think entering before they speak is not good because it's going to give whipsaw moves. I think like you said, if anything, I think it's going to give you the chance because it will maybe like whip down heavy, stop everyone out that's trying to catch that early bullet, and it's going to give you the true direction and you can ride that. So
Yeah.
I've already made myself very comfortable with the fact that as soon as I start tapping the wires in 10 minutes.
Yo, Quentin, it's not FOMO, brother. Right now, I haven't missed a move this week, so I don't know where it's FOMO. This Quentin seems like quite the hater, bro.
Who's Quentin?
The one who praises Shaq and then...
Oh, Quentin Forster. Yeah, Chad, it's
It's not FOMO. If you're a trader, you're a trader. That's the whole thing about it. If there's something I see and I don't take it, then I'm not a trader, bro. I said the whole thing was a racing driver. If there's a gap and you don't take it, you're no longer a racing driver. So okay, no Quentin, I'm just saying, like the way you're saying that just sounded that way. But if you're not, bro, that's awesome. As I say, we love everyone, yeah. But yeah, it's just sometimes you got to take those riskier opportunities.
If you enter before news, prepare yourself mentally. Yes. Again, this is not news, chat. This is a forum, the Sintra ECB forum on central banking. It's a 3-day forum. Every year they've got all the major central bankers there. They talk about monetary policy. They talk about inflation. They talk about globalized economies. There's no news. There's no economic data that's going to be shared. The only way that this, the chats now between Christine Lagarde and Jerome Powell can have an effect on the market is based on sentiment. The way that Powell is talking about rate cuts potentially not happening this year. The markets will try and read and take cue from what Jerome Powell is saying to try and say, listen here, it seems like Powell is not too optimistic about inflation coming down. So maybe rate cuts are not going to happen this year. So again, no economic data will be released in the next 9 minutes. It's purely sentimental driven markets. Okay? We have to be very clear on that, Chad. No economic data. What?
How does it take for Volfan to process my account? Not that long, bro. I know if you pay crypto, it takes a little bit longer, but otherwise, not really. Definitely, there's a difference between FOMO and risk appetite. Ask me, I know. Is there a place to stream for the forum? Is there a place to stream the forum? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. And I did see someone also ask there, yeah, bro, in the 750 group, the 750 membership include that does include the trade alerts. That's the only place you'll get the trade alerts is in Project G. Because that's the thing for us. It's not an idea of, we always say we are never going to be signal providers and stuff, but it's just the way you literally can see the trades we are taking. Yo. Yeah, I think so. Oh, okay. Keeks said EQ straight for Naz was so good. Wanted since London, but my problem was it broke under EQ on the 5 minute. Then I bought it, was going to sell, so it didn't back the buys when it climbed again. I see, bro. But yeah, perfect. Remember, also keep in mind you were ranging, so yeah, you held, obviously did everything, but there was your break above. So the difference with why these buys were there was those are always just retests and things. Yeah, you obviously had your break, but you broke back above because none of those have held yet. If that held as rejection, the sells would have been on, but that then broke, held as support, that would have been the buy for you there, over there.
Alrighty, where's the music? Sunburn.
Damn. Yes, this brew and there goes gold. Yeah,
No, it's at the. It hasn't even flipped on a daily. That's why I said don't.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you now, it's gonna run.
I don't think so.
If DXY,
I think it's gonna give you the opportunity. I don't think
DXY is
it's
going
gonna
for the
run.
gap fill. DXY's also finally broken under the 200, and if it can't hold the weekly pivot, gold, USD, all of them gone. Are you guys gonna go to the Red Bull show run? What the hell is the Red Bull show run? I don't even know what that is.
I called Jerome on the mic. They're starting in 6 minutes. I love how they conveniently make it when the cash open in NYSE occurs. It's like, we'll wait for you, D-Gents.
You can do it.
We're
Keys.
just going to tickle the wires a little bit. Chad, for me, it's very simple. For me, it is very, very simple going to the session. Zero FOMO, zero. I know exactly for you. This zone here, nothing for me. Buys above there, sells below here. There's that 200 again. If we close above here, I'm going to use this daily flip zone right there. That is the daily flip zone, 23.31.858. I'm going to use that to my advantage, and I want to trade into that zone so that when we actually do get a break and closure above here, and we do get that retest, what's going to happen is once we flip again and we start breaking those highs, and once we tap into these zones, I want to see price fly. And that's what's going to be the advantage point for me. Anything in here, I've got zero advantage. There's no advantage because we are literally at equilibrium almost. It's consider this level something, exactly what happened here during that entire session around the 200 can happen here as well. And that's why I'm saying chop zone here, bars above there. And then also my only thing, Keeks, what I don't like about DXY is look at that key level and Asia is not being tested and that 200 not being tested yet. So okay, gap has now officially been closed. Yeah, gap has been closed. They've parked it there. Let's check. Okay.
Jacques, obviously the bigger account in long term will give you a much better return. But I always say to guys, don't just do it because you're thinking of the what ifs. What ifs I can get a 5 or 10% payout on that account, and you put yourself into debt or really just financially freeze. If you can afford it, 100%. But also if it is like your first time doing a funded account, I won't recommend just going for the biggest one. And then Alan, yeah, bro, I think I did actually see your name come through on the payments, but we've just also been having an issue with the automated responses. So I did see it came through, brother, but yeah, we just have an issue with those automated responses still. Do you still get a VF coupon when joining Project G?
Yes,
you get a discount code. So
not
as
a
I said,
dollar.
anyone that's still joined in June, at the end of June, those guys are still going to get their code coupon thing. But moving forward, the guys will be getting a certain discount code that will just be linked to their account.
Alrighty. Guys, should we buy? No, multi-pick. Don't do anything yet. We're waiting for the open. We're waiting for the session to start. Anything you do now is gambling.
Maybe we like gambling, bro.
No, there's nothing wrong with gambling. Here's the thing. If you do gamble, don't try and sound clever like some guys will say, "Oh, Keegs, I'm buying because this and that." No, there's no fundamental backdrop for what at that level. Powell speech is now, we're gonna actually watch it.
Nah, Peter, that's literally spot on to what we're looking for, bro. Literally spot on to what we're looking for.
Andre is a champion gambler.
So 750 Rand off your next challenge. If you joined in June. Mastery Manifest. Mastery Manifest is out of here,
I don't know who's Master Manifest.
Or who's... I can't remember. But, yeah, bro. So if you joined in June, you get 750 Rand off the next challenge.
The session bias is on there. The daily bias is what we're looking for on the day, Addy. So if we say on the daily, like Keegan is neutral on the daily.
On the top right.
So the weekly is obviously our weekly bias, and then the daily on that day, that is Keegan's bias. So if he's neutral on gold, he's neutral for the day. If that makes sense. Hey, brother man is aggressive. Brother man is team aggressive. Believe it or not. Is that aircon still on?
I turned it off, bro.
Was it cold? Okay. No, that's fine.
Are you getting hot again?
No. I could just feel like the ambient temperature was rising.
All right. Markets are open there, Chad.
All right, Keeks, can you officially open up these markets for do I have the horn?
You were blowing it for our brother.
I think I put it there on your side behind your piece. Yeah, we can't lose that horn. I think it's behind your piece. Wait, Chad, we gotta find this horn. Huh? No, man. I promise you, gotta find the horn. Here's it. Sheesh. Yo. Starting to become superstitious here.
The boys go crazy just to find the horn. All right, and round 4, guys. Fight.
Wow. Okay, boys. Do you think we've become a little bit superstitious? Like we need the horn?
I think the guys just know it, bro. Like, you know, if you're watching 2Gs, there's the horn. There's mute. What else would we say there's? There's STC.
Yeah, there's a few things, but I think the horn is for me a staple. Even in the other office, when I heard that horn, I knew.
You know, there's certain things. It either means there was a dono.
Yes.
Markets opened.
Yeah. Or a TP.
Or a TP. Yeah.
The gold trade hit my TP, but I forgot to also place a trade in my challenge account, and I'm always forgetting. All right, guys. We're gonna switch over shortly. Alrighty, chat. I'm gonna check here. Don't stress. We're not gonna miss anything. I've got Christine here on the side.
We haven't finalized the exact thing, but it obviously would be more than the usual discount codes you get. Oh, Stefan with the dono there.
He wants the horn, Keegs.
Round 4. Here we go.
Incredible. All right, Chad. Gold not doing anything. It's still just playing the little trailer here for the ECB, European Central Bank. Christine Lagarde, please join us. Okay. Things are about to get started here. Monetary policy in an era of transformation. European Central Bank, Euro system.
Quinton, what do you think Shaq will do?
He's going to sell. Okay, Chad, listen here. All right, Keeks, I'm just going to put the volume on.
Considering doing so. The questions now are how low will rates go and whether the global economy can weather the political risks that we see all around us and avoid a serious recession. Our next panelists are very much better placed than most to provide the answers. This session is moderated by Sarah Eisen, an anchor at CNBC. So, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm so honored to be back on this stage.
Sarah
We were here a
Eisen,
year
yeah, she's
ago,
quite a
and
she's
it
quite a
is
good
my
moderator.
Also great pleasure to welcome three people who need no introduction in this room. Chair Powell from the Federal Reserve, President Lagarde, our host from the European Central Bank, and President Campos Neto from Brazil. This time last year, when we were all talking, you guys were in the sort of final process of hiking rates. Fast forward 1 year, and now it's interesting. While I'm going to miss Governor Wada and his jokes, we've got three great panelists here going at different speeds, I would say, when it comes to reversing that course. So would love to just open it up, President Lagarde, with you and ask, where are you in this process? Because you cut in June, so now what?
Well, it's been a journey. You can't just say, oh, we cut in June.
Okay.
It's coming on the back of a period of hikes, which was unprecedented, facing shocks that I tried to describe yesterday over dinner, and followed by a period during which we held rates.
Sorry, guys, I might take that
and
intro on
during
gold
which
now. As I
we
said,
are-
I'm going to be
we were
aggressive on it,
restrictive
but I
enough
might
to
take that
actually,
by.
Just let me know when you
see
take
our
it so I can
medium-term
put
target
it on you.
reach that 2%, which is our objective. And most recently, we have seen in our round of projections, which are really important, September, December, March, and June, we've seen that 2% target with an oscillation of 0.1 about it at the last quarter of 2025. So it's on that basis and on the basis of what I'm happy to describe as, the three-leg reaction function and all the underlying data and information that feeds those three legs that we decided to do a 25 basis points cuts. But in the same breath of air, I also said that it was not a linear process, that it was not a predetermined path that we were embarking upon, but a step that would be followed by further review of data, further understanding of where our three legs reaction function would be. So that's pretty much where we are, and I would simply maybe add that we are very advanced in that disinflationary path, and we are in that sort of slow recovery which came about during the first quarter and which we hope will persevere, but all of that is flawed with uncertainties and big question mark about the future.
Sounds like you're setting up the market for a pause now. Is that right?
I'm not setting up
Sure,
anything for
sure,
anyone.
straight,
I think that it's
bro, I
for
love
everyone
that.
to really look into,
That is what I
under
like.
the skin of the economy and see where
Sheesh.
it's heading, and appreciating what our reaction function is and how we're likely to decide.
Chad, Sarah's
Powell,
not beating
you
around the
have
bush,
also been
eh?
on a journey and
Yeah,
have been on
Powell.
hold since last July, have not cut rates like the ECB in June.
Here
Why
we
not?
go.
What are you
Here
waiting
we go.
for?
Here we go.
So let me say that sitting here last year, there was a lot we didn't know. And
Blue
we didn't
tie is
know
very
that we were
relaxed.
just about to embark on
Purple
a
tie,
period of
stress.
7 months of much lower inflation readings. We didn't realize that the second half of last year was going to be an extraordinary year from a growth standpoint and also from the standpoint of the labor market. So things actually worked out in the second half of last year in a remarkable way. Then, as you know, in the first quarter of this year, We continue to have solid growth in the first half, actually, solid growth, and a labor market that's still strong, although we've seen a continued rebalancing in the labor market. And inflation, after pausing in the first quarter, now shows signs of resuming its disinflationary trend. So it's a little bit different journey. So where that leaves us is we've made quite a bit of progress in bringing inflation back down to our target. While the labor market has remained strong and growth has continued,
That's
we want that process to
FOMC.
continue.
That's his
I think the
FOMC
last
line.
reading and the one before it in inflation, the one before it to a lesser extent.
Yes, this
do
man is PR
suggest that
trained.
we are
Eh?
getting back on a disinflationary path. We want to be more confident that inflation is moving sustainably down toward 2% before we start the process of reducing how tight our policy is, of loosening policy. That's what we've said, and what we'd like to see is more data like what we've been seeing recently. We'd also like to see the labor market remain strong.
Chad, there's 5 minutes. If we close above that daily flip zone, I'm going to wait for a little bottom wick. I'm taking buy stops above, eh? I'm just letting you guys know.
How much more confident do you want to be? The PCE number, 2.6,
Sure,
that wasn't too
Sarah,
bad
I love it.
that we got last week.
Go in.
That's right.
Go
So we're
in.
actually on a 12-month basis, we're actually at 2.6, both headline and core for inflation. And that represents really significant progress. I think we peaked at 5.4% in core. And the same thing has happened in headline. We've gone from 7.1 to 2.6. So yes, we've made a lot of progress. We just want to understand that the levels that we're seeing are a true reading on what is actually happening with underlying inflation. And as we were saying at the last part of last year,
Keeks,
people
okay,
were
I don't
saying,
know
"You
about
need to
you.
declare
I'm
victory,
gonna
this is over."
just gonna put it a
Well, we
little
had
bit
quarter of
softer.
inflation,
That's
which
fine.
was well above 3%. So we want to be more confident, and frankly, because the
Bro,
US
I'm so
economy is
irritated. I
strong,
didn't take
the
those
labor market
buys when I wanted
is
them.
strong. We have the ability to take our time and get this right, and that's what we're planning to do.
So September?
But wait.
I'm not going to be landing on any specific dates here today. Let me also say that we're well aware that if we go too soon, that we could undo the good work we've done in bringing down inflation, and if we go too late, we could unnecessarily undermine the recession, the recovery, and the expansion.
Ooh, that word
And
recession.
so we're aware that we have two-sided risks now, more so than we did a year ago. That's a big change. I'd say risks are coming much more into balance now.
President Campos, you have been on a different journey because you've actually been cutting rates for much of the last year and have recently paused. Why?
Chad,
What are you
I'm gonna wait for a
in
bottom
inflation
wick here,
data,
and then I'm
what
gonna
are you gonna do
place a
next?
buy
Okay,
stop
so if you go back a little bit,
above.
in the history
Okay,
of
I'm gonna
time,
wait for a bottom
so
wick.
Brazil was
Gotta
one of
wait
the
for a
first
bottom wick.
countries to hike rates. I think in part because we had a different call on the dynamics of inflation, both locally and globally.
Keeks, I'm
think
happy
that
with. I'm
turned
gonna
out
put it
to,
off now. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I wanted to hear. Chad, let me just get the volume back up here. Okay, Chad. Yeah, Powell's gonna walk a tight line there. Don't expect much. The September question was the one that I wanted to hear, and he didn't commit, or he didn't not commit either. Buy stops above the previous 5-minute high. Oh my goodness. Okay, sure. Okay, buy stops, chat. So just letting you guys know, yeah, I've got buy stops there. We're gonna go with around about we're gonna 30 point stop. Buy stop's not active yet. We're gonna go for that daily R1, chat. Quite a big target, 23.40. Let's see if we can get that daily flip zone. Once we flip here, we want to see volume
I was gonna say I might be taking the same trade with you.
on the buy stop rather, and waiting for that volume drive.
Nah, I'd still really enter.
Already enter. No, I want to see that flip and drop, because here's my thing: it can stall here, but once it gets here at the daily flip again, I want to see a drive. So let me just put that buy stop's not active for the stream hoppers. Buy stop not active. Okay. Project G, guys, I haven't set my stop loss yet. I'm waiting for it to activate, then I'm going to pull my stop. Let's just see Discord quickly. Is it working? Buy stop modified. Okay. Yeah. Here we go, Chad. Not in yet. Once we're in, I'm going to go for about a 32 pip stop. Oh shit, I'm active, Chad. I'm active. Let me just pull my stop in quickly. Let me just pull my stop. Okay, there we go. Buy stops on our active. 32 point stop. A little bit wider than usual. It is quite a volatile session. I don't want to see any rejection here. I actually want to see a drive. Remember that liquidity we spoke about? I want to see this liquidity. Okay, beautiful. Chad, beautiful. Can we drive through now? 23.35. That's what we want to see. 23.35. That's where I'm going break even. That's actually a 1-to-1. Do I take it off there, Keegs? What do you think? Just to get on the board?
You want to go? I wouldn't say, bro. Go break even, but don't just
take out. Okay. Alrighty, Chad. Let's see.
I'm only gonna be able to be joining now at 23.34.
Oh, well, you're only joining now. Okay.
We're gonna come join the party.
Alright. What is DXY doing? Gold. DXY dying. Okay. Very interesting, yeah. Very, very interesting, yeah. Right, chat. Shuffle has not come and gone yet. Still a tricky level here. Asia. Let me just get the Asia range up here. Okay. Chad, once we hit the Asia flat body resistance there, that is when I will go break even. 1-to-1 gang. It's a little bit hot here. Gold is moving. I don't want to mess around by putting 1-to-1 gang, all of that, but maybe let's do it. 1-to-1 gang is sitting there. Okay, that is the 1-to-1 gang. We're up. I'm not going to say I want to. 10 pip gang is already out. 10 pip gang has come. The 10 pip gang this week has been having it
fed, bro.
Very easy. 10 pip gang. Okay. There's the 10 pip gang. Alright. 10 pip gang. You in and out. 10 pip gang, time to leave the bus now. Alright. 1-to-1 gang. Get ready for departure. We are about to enter some volatility here. The 1-to-1 gang.
Joined you now, bro.
Wait, say again? Yeah. Yeah. Please. Chat, still haven't done anything here. This thing could still drill south and take our teeth out, but let's see. Daily flip zone, retesting that. If we fail that level now, then we're in a little bit of trouble, but I'm still in, haven't modified anything as of yet.
Okay.
And then the full TP gang up here, that's 80 pips, holy smokes. That is full TP gang up there. Okay, so 10 pip gang in and out. Alrighty. Sorry, chat, I'm not looking at the chat here. Relatively locked in. I just want to make sure we make the right moves here. Okay.
Alright. Yes, I'm in with you now, bro.
Alrighty. There's quite a bit going on in the Trader Let's group now, chat. I hope you guys are considering. As long as we stay above the daily flip zone, I'm more than happy. Because remember, this becomes somewhat of a support and resistance level, that daily flip zone. So as long as we hold above it, I'm happy. Look left with me.
That's why for me, my thing as well, like where mine's also is technically very aggressive, but the thing is, if it had to turn around and go back down, then yeah, it's most likely going back down.
Yeah, no, then we on the wrong side.
Yeah.
But we took Asia lows. We tested the daily S1. We traded back above the daily pivot. Asia highs is untested. So let's see. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Can we get a drive here? Oh, what is this thing there?
Some volatility, yeah.
I don't want to go break even too early, but I also don't want to give it too much room to hurt us, because this thing can hurt us real quick, Chad.
No, definitely.
That's why I'm giving it enough. Strong 15 close, very strong 15 close. Yeah. What is my potential loss on this? Okay, 1.1%. That's not bad. Okay.
Sure. I'm still bleak, bro. I wanted this thing to take it at 23.27. And everyone was like, no, you FOMO, gambling.
No, but the thing is, the market will show you the direction. That's why I said it could still have gone either way. It's shown us now it wants to go up. And, all right, Chad, as long as this... I don't even mind this candle closing bearish. As long as we close above the daily flip zone, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I just want to see us at least test Asia highs. If we can test Asia highs, I'm more than happy.
Yeah, I think if you get Asia highs, you can even go break even.
Yeah.
There. I'd even say for me that daily key level is right there at 2334.40.
Yeah.
If you can get there, at least test that, I'd say go break even. Because now you either need to break right through that zone, or it's going to reject off there a bit.
Yeah, once we hit Asia highs, I'm break even, Chad. Once we hit Asia highs, the flat body, I'm break even, because that is where things can get real interesting both ways. So I'm just letting you guys know.
What is your RR on the trade?
Chad.
Come on, Chad.
I'm break even. I'm break even. I've gone break even. I've gone break even. I'm not gonna risk it. There we go. 1-to-1 gang. Let's see. 1-to-1 gang. Oh, Chad. 1-to-1 gang.
Where's your TP?
Give me a little bit more. Mine is all the way up there, but I'm gonna take 1-to-1.
I'm at 2340, bro.
Come on. Give me that 1-to-1. Give me bust that 1-to-1. Bust that 1-to-1. I just want to get on the board, bro. I just want to get on the board. Push. Go. Give me more. There we go. Chad, I'm out. I locked it in full year. I just want to get on the board, Chad. I'm not going to be greedy. 35 pips secured. If you want to run it, Chad, I locked it in.
Run it with me, Chad. I'm still in, baby. We run in this thing.
You can run it. I just want to get on the board. Keegan is almost 5% up. I'm only up 1%. So I didn't take those trades. My account wasn't live as of yet. But there we go. Break even. Beautiful. 1-to-1 gang.
What I'll do, Chad, is we're going to go break even, but we're still in.
Okay. Chad, what a freaking day, man. What a day. Beautiful. You guys can hold. I'm not going to be greedy.
We're holding, bro. We're holding, Chad. Come on, baby. We're halfway there. Halfway.
What a week.
Halfway there, Chad. Come
what
on,
a
baby.
Week,
Come
baby.
on. Oh.
How much would it have been? Yeah, it would have only been 2 hours. Now I'm happy with 1. Chad, I'm more than happy with 1. 10 pip gang. Beautiful. I'm out. Phase 2 done. Rian Foster, legend. Chad, here's the thing. Candles are still increasing in size. These are big-bodied candles. I want to get on the board. For me, it's about getting off strike. Keegan got off strike yesterday. Bro, was it yet? So we did 4... I don't know, Chad.
All about that 10 pips, baby.
Yeah, Chad, I don't know, bro. Keeks, over to you. Chad, there's a full TP gang. I took a 1-to-1. I'm on the board. Let me just see if the bot worked like it did. Holy smokes, there's a lot going on. I hope you... Guys, just to give you an idea, let's just show the guys here, Keeks. Still beta phase, but this is literally what the bot looks like. We can actually show them. Maybe I can just show them the channel. Wait, Chad, let me just show you the actual channel. So this is how smooth it is. So whenever we take a trade, it literally says here. So, okay, let's start off here. There was the buy stop. It gives you the old entry. It gives you the new entry. All right. There it said buy activated, new order, buy stop, Chris, MT5, 3.5 lots, and it will show you a little chart. And then it will give you the old stop loss, new stop loss. Okay. I must just be more clinical because I just pulled it down and then I pulled it again to 32 points. So, but okay. Then Keegan came in with a 4 lot. Hey, my boy, not playing around here, Keegan. And then my boy Keegs entered. So yeah, I don't know if it's too much. We'll still play around with it, but it's literally there. Keegs, you went break even, eh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you can see Keegan. Okay, know how we identify it. I think that's your order number. Let's just check. Yeah. You see that, Keeks? So that is literally your order number, Chad. But we'll actually do a little thing for you guys. Yeah, more precise than this. I don't know. Keeks, what do you think? You can't get more precise than that.
Well, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That is straight from the terminal. That's not even messing around. But Chad, let me do a video as well. Otherwise, it seems like Keegan is the only one winning here. Otherwise, it seems that's why Keegan's stock went up yesterday. Man's stock went up significantly. All right, Chad, ECB, Christine Lagarde, and Jerome Powell. We took some buys here. Beautiful. Already did over 30 pips. Some even catching, what is this? 50 pips. Beautiful, Chad. If you took that trade with us, over 300 concurrent viewers eating with us here today. W's in the chat. Give me those W's. We fed you guys a TP this morning. Gave you another one this afternoon. I don't know. Things are looking beautiful here. And as we said, we do not take the glory for ourselves. All of the glory goes to God, giving us this ability. Beautiful, Chad. www.win. That is what we're doing here, winning. Okay, Chad, beautiful, man. Keegs, I'm going to throw over to your screen.
Go for it.
I don't even mind if you hit break even because you're so far ahead of me now.
I might even close it, bro.
How far are you up,
I'm not going to close it at that point now. Like, I was thinking if I might close it at like that 1.5 hour up, but I'm not going to close it where it is now.
2G's, God is great. Yeah, profitable. Powell, we have seen a decrease in demand for labor in the form of job openings, and in 4 minutes, it's job openings. Chris really wants you to eat break. No, not really. I don't want Keeks to. I just mean I'm not gonna feel bad for my brother because my brother is ahead of me, and yeah.
How much did you make on it?
No, only 1.2%. Yeah,
Okay.
1.2. So I locked it in. I'm not. I just want to get on the board. Otherwise, I've seen this movie. I get anxious and I hit break evens, and Keegan is 8% up and I'm like just slightly down. It is just weird. And then I become a liability for Keegan because I'm a little bit weird now. No. So Chad, that was a little bit I was locked in there. I was a little not anxious, but there was a lot going on today. But yeah.
Gold gonna do this to us now, bro.
Keeks, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, Chad. We will see you guys. We go again. When is Jolts? Oh, Jolts in 4 minutes, Keeks. So Jolts could be the one that I'm going to hear it. I'm literally sitting in the office next door. Here's the horn, Keeks. Let me just give my horn for the 1-1 and the the 10 pip gang. So if I hear that, I'm just going to hear Chad, 9R and done with phase 1, and then then it's a good day.
Bro, you know what I just thought of though? Guys, we were just thinking now that
Yo,
who, yeah,
lekker.
doesn't FTMO have a news trading rule, guys? Do you guys know who is a trader with FTMO?
Yo, bro, then they're making it very difficult for traders. Anyways, chat, I can see you guys now.
If I'm correct, I think they do, but it's a rule of like you just can't, like you can't trade like 2 minutes before, 2 minutes after. I think something like that. Yes, FTMO is 2 minutes in and out. Okay, but we weren't 2 minutes in and out, and we weren't 2 minutes. Is that a soft breach or you're 3 minutes? Okay, okay. Yo. Wait, when did I enter? 15:45 is when I entered. Is it a soft or hard breach, guys? Do you know? So for me now, if I'm already in a trade, can I not close my trade now? Because then technically I'm trading the news. Someone just let me know, yeah, guys. Am I about to get hurt here, or so I can't exit the trade till 4:02? Oh my word. Oh shit. Can't close already. Oh damn. Alright. This just got interesting now, guys. Oh, so I have to sit this through. Oh flip. Wait, technically, what if my stop loss was there and it hits my stop loss? No, because my stop's a break even. Okay, it took me out of break even. Yo, okay guys, so I got taken out at break even. But now, hold on guys. That's oh shit. No, so I got taken out at break even. But that was with the news now. Shit, guys. But the thing is, I was in the trade before. Like my stop loss was set. Bro, I promise you I'm going to be bleak if that just breached my account. It's fine as long as you don't enter 2 minutes before the news. Depends if you have a swing or normal. I have normal, bro. I know the swing you can trade. That's why I know this. Shit. Let me just have a look here, Chad. If TP or stop loss gets hit during news, it breaches the account 2 minutes before or after. Okay, how quick is it, guys? Because my thing now still says ongoing. It still says ongoing. Like, I'm gonna be... Nah, man, it's not a breach. Because my thing is, this wasn't like major news. I mean, okay, that technically was. So that is actually very dollar strength. But that was Jerome Powell speaking. That's what we entered for. And that was at... What time did we enter? Chad, what time did we enter that? Does it tell me? Let's see, have a look here. Yeah, I think that was way before, so I don't think that would count. Hold on, we can see it in the Discord because it's matched to my... Yeah, I entered 3:45. Oh, 3:45, so 15 minutes after that, 15 minutes before. Hey, the show should be fine, eh, guys? No, 15:45. Yeah, it's because you 15:45. Hey, so I mean, and I went break even at like, when did I go break even? That was Chris closed manually. Stops to break even, yeah. That was at 3:48, so also 12 minutes before the news. I think that should be chilled. So no breach. Keys, you know Lorenzo Corrado. The name sounds familiar. I'll let you just quote the Powell's word suggesting the openings will be strong, but at least you protect your position, Keeks. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, guys, I gotta... Whew. We gotta remember that shit. Can't get caught sleeping on that. That can end very, very badly for us. And obviously now we can't enter 2 minutes after. So we'll see what happens there. No, guys, I do know if a lot of firms actually do have the rule. But that's why I was just like, oh crap. Funded X, nah. Bro, there will always only be two prop firms you'll ever recommend. That's Vault Funder and FTMO. Yes, that's my bro. I promise you, bro. My pupil was... no, bro, because after all the accounting that I've done, like that is for me is the worst thing. Like you can be up, you're doing well, and then you breach on a rule. Like you breach on a rule, or you breach on like if you swing in and you breach on equity, like that's just cuck, bro. That's cuck. Alright, well guys, we know we break even there, so I'm gonna take it. Chris got the W there with you guys. Depending on what DXY is doing, I might still look for a re-entry. Otherwise, I'll call it after that one. I must say that I give them credit, guys. The stop loss was pretty good. Like it was break even. Obviously, considering the lots and stuff I'm using, I got slipped like 0.1. So I mean, where I'm risking $1,000, 1% on the account. I was only slipped $110, and I was at break even. So, and I was on break even. So that automatically actually would have closed me out at like minus $40, $50. So I literally got slipped $50 considering lot size, all that. Like that was actually a good stop. Sam said the best prop firm is a personal account. I always say to guys, the goal should be to have a, for example, 100 or 200k live personal account. That should always be the goal. So DXY at the 200, also at Asia lows, but we just want to take note. You guys can see there, no bottom wick. So we can literally, if we get any type of rejection, yeah, very likely we could come right back down. That way we can see gold, for example, hold this pivot, trade bullish again. And we can also see, as you see there, NASDAQ, USD still going bullish. They had their little spike and then turning around. On the 5 minutes, you'll see there was a little down and then turn now. So we could see something like that if gold starts to hold around here. Just waiting for the zones to load in. If we start holding the daily pivot, let me just change it so it can load. If it starts to hold the daily pivot, yeah, we can look to have a turnaround. Does Vault Fund have a discount code? Jacques, at the moment you can use TWOGS. So basically 2Gs. TWOGS. It is a 35% off. Are you building toward a live 200k or 300k personal account? Personally, I want to scale up to 400k. That's the goal, yeah. I did on your behalf. Agreed. You don't even need 200k account just so you can withdraw from, even scale up over time. Exactly. 400k USD, yeah. That's so, guys. We always talk about this where a lot of guys misunderstand it. They want to be swinging for the fences, and end of the day, it's more about growing your account portfolio. So when we talk about that, what we mean, yes, okay, goals taking shots. What we talk about when we say that is growing it. So for example, I can have one 100k account, take the time, you get it live and all that, but then I sweat to, for example, make 10% every month. So I'm making $10,000, okay? But you can turn around and take the time. It was going to take longer, but you get 4%. Or you get 400k accounts. Now what happens is you take risk off the table, because all you got to do is, for example, get 2.5% on each account, which is easy. I mean, you can have one good trade, make 2.5, like we made 4 yesterday. One good trade, make 2.5 on each account. So the risk isn't hard and too harsh on each account, and there you still make your 10k every month. So it's all about actually growing your account portfolio. DXY 50-minute doesn't have a bottom wick. Yeah, Craig, we just spoke about that. Just withdrawn enough for the week's groceries. Hey, there you go, bro. It's something, bro. Pips is paying for it. I always used to say, like, that's the one thing for me. Like, trading wasn't real in a nutshell until I was actually withdrawing my money and paying for things and buying things with trading money. That's when I was like, damn, okay. Can you link funded accounts in Vault Funder? Unfortunately, you can't, brother. So your best bet is just to use a copy trader. Keys with the formula and source account portfolio. Exactly, bro. Start with a small, like 25k and go up. Yeah, I always say to guys, like, I don't recommend, even if you have the money, not to just go and start with like a 200k account, stuff like that. I don't recommend that. Trade with like what you okay trading with. Yeah, this thing is going for it. This far closes at 7, so still got plenty of time. Ew, that is rough. That's hard, guys. To be fair, there's your retest now of the support zone. What's DXY doing? Still going bullish. The thing that I don't like about this, even though it doesn't have a bottom wick, is it can, but the thing is, doesn't mean I should immediately do it, because now what it's done is closing all the way up here. It's created like levels of support. So it's got Asia lows, it's got the weekly pivot, and it's got the daily pivot. It's got 3 strong barriers to kind of hold it coming back down. So that's the only thing I don't really like about that. If we close here, guys, that is quite a big jump though. That really is dollar strength. And if honestly, guys, we are just in a messy range at this point now. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. What Savage has never told them exactly how much you make, but there will always be signs. Yeah, bro. Every guy is gonna tell you that, trader. Yeah, that 200 again. So, Peter, what time frame are you looking at? Were you 3 back-to-back DXY, no bottom wicks? Because for me, only that's the one. That's got a bottom. On the 5, it's got a bottom. It's only the first one. What time frame are you looking at? On the 5? Okay, no, on mine, bro, there is a bottom wick. There's a wick there, wick. So those will have wicks. So it's just that one over there and this one, yeah. The 3 afternoons had no bottom wick. Oh, okay. Whole day, the gold and 200 EMA hugging each other. Yeah, bro. They don't want to let go of each other. They hanging on there. Bro, and the thing is for me, it's like now it's like, okay, if we get under Asia lows, we can look for a sell. And I'm like, I hate doing that though. I hate going buy now, sell now, buy now, sell now. Like, I have a buy, stick to it. But when you're in a range, that's why we're neutral. But it even irritates me. Yeah, I think it's USD's at taking Asia highs now, but it's holding that resistance level. Nasdaq's broke through, got its Asia highs, hit previous daily high, and it looks like it's battling there. Jacques, they sent the discount code there, but it's there's the discount code there, brother. What time is your Asia session set at? 2 to 6, bro. That's for the Asia highs, Asia lows. I still think gold will flip, but if gold breaks 23 it will go down. Yeah. That's he's really appreciate no problem, bro. The thing for me is, yeah, still just messy, guys. Honestly, just messy. We know this was news, so nothing really there. But I mean, just range the whole time. You guys mark up Asia highs and lows yourself, or do you have an indicator for it? We mark it ourselves, but our new indicator does mark it out. You can see there's a little bit of a difference, because the indicator takes it from the wicks where we mark ourselves, we're taking it from body closure. Damn, current leader at Vault sitting on 560k profit, massive, well done. Yeah, nah, he did very, very well. Telling you, you got all your wicks on both sides. You're literally in the middle of a range. You got a key level, and then you got a pivot, and you just pinballing in between them. Okay, chat, I just need to go pee quick. I'll be back now. see. Now they're moving together. Oh yeah. These markets just can't make up their mind today. US still going, Nasdaq looking good. Literally just gold and DXY on their own missions, yeah. If we get a break under this, I might take a sell. That's the only thing I can think of that I might just do now, but that's purely if we get a break under, yeah. Other than that, I don't have words for gold right now. Because even now, literally only 0.3% down on the day. Look at that, guys. 3 days in a row. That's been the move. Bearish, pull up, back down. Bearish, pull up, back down. Bearish, pull up, back down. Like, just nothing really happening. Yeah, I noticed there's been in accumulation on higher time frames, so structure still reflecting high probability, high buying probability. The thing for me is DXY is still bearish, and really can still do this, but it can also just be your pullback. So let's just see from there. Because I mean, yeah, look at that now. That's literally your 50 perfectly. So is that just your pullback? Because your 4 hour, no top wick. So is that DXY fighting back now? Four hour, yeah. If you get that 4 hour close below, you've finally broke out of that little support zone. Key in the trailer, it's only linked to the account you're trading currently. Yes. I don't like trading multiple accounts, so it'll be the account I'm currently trading will be the one linked to. What time is FOMC? My brother, where do you see FOMC? Like, where on today's calendar do you see FOMC? $8 p.m. Where are you guys seeing this? I see FOMC meeting minutes tomorrow. I don't see anything today. That's tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. You guys are... Hey. I don't know where Chad. I'm pretty sure it's under, bro. When I used it, and it was perfect for me. Yo, nah, guys, I really just don't know. Eh? Like, I'm looking here, there's just nothing that's really looking good for me right now. Yeah, Chad, you know what? I might take a small buy on it. I still really back the buys, but that's pretty much all I can really see happening here today. I was gonna see if I take a buy. If we re-enter for it, what we are looking at, stop loss wise. That's literally those lows, and it's the wicks are there. We take a 30 pip. Yeah. Chad, we can look at that, yeah. Yeah. Cheers, brother. If we get a little bit of a pullback, guys, well, there we go. I'm gonna go for it, guys. You know what? Why not? Let's just see what is the exact entry I got. 27.83. And we want. So that should be it over there. So stops are gonna be 23.25.3. Yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. And again, very simple. We can even just aim for that wick fill to the top here. If it happens, it happens. If not, you know what? Even let's just aim for our 1 to 2 again. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, either it can reverse now and redo that news event. Let me just move this over. Hold on. You want to move it? There we go. So we'll see what happens there, Chad. So hopefully we get a nice reversal there. We can be wrong, but we will see what's gonna happen there. Yo, I have to just check you guys in New York. There's no other news coming out here today I'm gonna flip and worry about. Alright, so we got DXY dropping and gold absolutely not doing anything. So that's great to see, guys. Nasdaq going, US 30 halted a bit, but yeah, I think with DXY, with gold's just got to get past that freaking 200. I think if we get past that 200, we're fine, bro. Otherwise, that's it. What's your thoughts on USD? USD, almost the same thing, bro. If it can't get past that resistance, if it starts breaking really back into its age range and holding with resistance, good chance it's coming back down. Nasdaq's looking very bullish. Gold's fighting for his life right now. DXY coming back down. Thing is, if this doesn't break, guys, so the problem we have also is if this doesn't break and start running, and DXY already can go down and put that bottom wick on, I think we're in trouble. Then we're in trouble, because then this thing can do that and start turning around, and gold obviously hasn't made up any ground while it had a chance. So then, as I say, I think we could be in trouble there. But you know, guys, unfortunately, got some things to do, so I won't be able to sit through this trade with you guys. You guys can obviously see the trade, see what's going to play out, how things are going to happen. The Project G guys, you obviously have the trade alerts now, so you guys will see exactly what I do with the trade, how I'm managing it, what will happen with it. But yeah, I think that is pretty much going to be today's session, guys. Really appreciate you guys all being here. Really appreciate everything. You know what, guys, let's even make it a bit more. Let's aim for that key level, so we can do like a 2.5R trade here. Make it a bit more nice there, worth the while of us trying to sit through here. So we can just adjust that. Yo, this is even if we get out of the blocks here, guys. We're adjusting TPs and we're still fighting for our lives. But yeah, that will be the trade for me if we're going to make it through there. As I said, DXY coming down, and if gold doesn't start doing something like this, we are in trouble. So again, Chad, I think that is pretty much going to be it. So when Chris looks keeps but yeah, I'm going to have to go end it over on that side, guys. But again, thanks for everything. Thanks for everyone. Keep the trade. You guys can see there the entry, stop loss, TP. And again, we will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully this thing goes in our way and we get another TP to end off. But otherwise, peace and love, everyone. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers, Chad.